Soldierboy here. Valhalla, the river raids. If you missed the live stream last night, we did our first look at the river raids yesterday evening, and today we are back to see how we get on doing a little bit more of them. First impressions, they're not bad. Like I explained in the stream, I like the way they've incorporated them into the story. How it's come about makes sense. It hasn't just been dropped in without it working. Bear me 1 second, I've got a phone call. Sorry about this. Right. Hello everyone. Sorry about that. I had a physio appointment this morning. I wasn't expecting a phone call back. I will catch up with chat. I'm just trying to fill in the YouTube side, and then we'll have a quick look. This stream is only going to be a couple of hours. Other half has gone out to see my stepson, and obviously, with that, she will be back. So we'll do a few hours just to see what else we can find with these river raids, and then we'll make a decision on what we're doing tonight, depending on how the river raids go. We may decide we'll just go back to Odyssey tonight. We may say carry on the river raids. I shall. Right, I believe I'm done. So now I'll catch up. Let's have a look. Hello, Cass. Hello, Keller. Don't do end raid, it'll glitch. Okay, that's interesting. If you're full on supplies, go out to your 7th first. Yeah, learn that the hard way. Don't select the option end raid. Okay. I've seen the St George's set. I've seen people that have got the complete set. It looks okay. I don't think it's something I'd wear, but it looks okay. You've completed the first 2 maps, and you're starting the 3rd. Nice. Oh yeah, link and pin your Discord. There's so many things to do whenever I start up. It's I'm not saying it's a pain, but it is. But I know it is all for good reason. I know. And now I've got to find. Oh, I can do it on my phone, can't I? That's probably the easiest way. You like the logo? You're leaving in 6 hours, Cass. Nice. Masterpiece now. Well, I'm just saying, if we get to a point of the raids and say we've done enough, I'm kind of thinking, what's the point of carrying on? Obviously, I'd like to complete them. So yeah, we may carry on with Valhalla tonight. It depends how much we get done in the next couple of hours. If we complete in the next couple of hours, I think I've seen people say they've finished it in. I think I pressed the right link. People have finished it in about 6 hours. So I didn't want to say let's do more tonight, but there's nothing to do. That's my concern. Right, that's pinned, that's done. I think we're sorted. I think we're on it. Yes. So yeah, physio just wanted a phone call. They're concerned my ankle. So they want to see me face to face, which is unusual considering what's going on in England at the minute with the pandemic. So it shows they're concerned, which I don't know is a good thing or a bad thing. But she didn't say that in the original appointment. But it's sorted. I just think it's comfortable. So what do you mean by glitching out? So in the last raid, if you don't go back and empty your ship, it glitches, does it? I've seen a few people talk about this, but I haven't seen why, if you know what I mean. So you've got till about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30, depending. The raids can glitch if you end raid. But how do you end raid? All I could see was to go back to Ravensthorpe. Is that what you're calling end raid? Is by going back? I know you're not a fan of Odyssey, Cass, but everyone else wanted to see me play it. You can't raid me. Yeah, but what I'm saying is end raid. How are you getting to end raid point? The game tells you to go back, you must leave. You must leave. Okay, cool, I understand that. But I mean, so the only way to end a raid that I've seen is to go back to Ravensthorpe. And there's a bit that tells you a little town marker. That's what I believed is the only way of ending. Is there another way to end the raid then? Oh, really? Oh, I've not seen that. I didn't see an end raid thing, to be fair. Hadn't seen that. Okay, that's interesting. Right. So let's see. Firstly, we should have level 2 Joms Vikings now.
Greetings, mighty Eivor.
This is
I
not
would join
thieves.
my axe to yours.
Rank 1.
My blade
I'm looking for
is
people I
always
know.
ready.
That's kind of what I want to do. Patatas 94s. Only rank 1.
When you have need of my strength.
Biggest mistake is if you select end raid. Oh yeah, no, I know you can solo it. A lot of people are saying they're having more fun
I have
soloing
come
them.
from afar to join your crew, Eivor.
Silverhand 6, rank 1.
I'll be ready.
Where's all my rank 2s?
I will show
And
you
Fried 86s. So no one I want to use them. Yeah, you're right with the caps lock, I understand what you're saying. Shall we ring the bell? Shall we see if we can get new Vikings? I love the fact he uses his axe rather than the actual bell thing. We had a couple of Joms Vikings that were rubbish last time, that kept getting hurt.
I gladly read the swamp
Frozen
road
Hand
by
is level
your
2.
side, Eivor.
We'll have a little recruit there.
Come, show me your valor in battle, and earn your place at the great table.
Nowhere I'd rather be than splitting skulls by
You're
your
on the
side.
Bewildered. New one. Good morning, gaming. How are you? Oh, so if you do solo it, that can actually go against you as well. Right, we've recruited 2 level 2.
I long to join.
I was looking
There
for
is
friends
always
ones,
need
but
for
still got
raiders.
none coming up
My
currently.
chance will come.
The first 3 we saw were names aren't people we know. There's no point in grabbing rations because we know we start with none. I'm good. Yeah, physio was interesting. And starting the stream and then physio ringing me back when I wasn't expecting it was a little bit of a pain. Right, let's get raiding, shall we? Where are we checking? So, few river defences with X, heavy river defences with a 7. You kind of need to alternate which ones you're doing, don't you? So we'll go for the river X. Crew, we've just gained some more crew, we can't change lieutenant. Who was dying a lot? I think it was Crow-Eyed, wasn't it? Let's have a look. So we've just recruited, there's no friends Joms Vikings on here for some reason. Right, we've just recruited a couple of level 2s. So we'll take Frozen Hand, who's a level 2, and then we'll get rid of Dis the Viper, and we'll give another level 2. I don't know how many you can hold here, but I'm hoping we start gaining some better ones. Right, let's go raiding, shall we? So you're on the last river now, gaming, nice. So to get to the 3rd map, you need to get the clues. So this content, they said there'll be high replayability. From what I'm seeing online and talking to you guys and the experience ourselves, once it's finished, I would assume in a few weeks' time they'll add more content to the maps. So they'll maybe put another armour set in and redo it that way. Otherwise, what else is there to do on them? I like the idea you have to pay to raid. Personally, I don't see... It's a weird mechanic because obviously you don't want it to be free because it kind of seems pointless. But then why are you paying someone? Unless, of course, you're borrowing their boat, aren't you? So I assume you could say in that respect you're paying for using his boat. That's the only way I can see it. But yeah, it makes it that you have to try and recoup that money back, which is easily done, admittedly. You're going to set a rank 3. Yeah, I'd like to see people's Joms Vikings appear, but yeah, we're still waiting to see them. That's like taking permission to rob someone. It does, yes, admittedly, pay to raid. Yeah, it does seem a little bit like that. It's kind of it's a catch-22, isn't it? It's like you don't want it to be right. Let's go. There has to be more to it. I would assume because you're paying for your Viking crew, so maybe it's their wages. Could be my understanding of it. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Well, this is what I mean. If you haven't got 50 silver, then I don't know what you're doing wrong, because 50 silver is so easy to go and get. But yeah, we've got a couple of hours, so we'll see how many raids we can get done. So we are down here. There's Keith's farm is here. We've already cleared that. Do you go back to the farm to get rations straight off the bat? Is my thinking. How many rations does everyone have? So the level 2s have already, I think, have got a ration already. The level 1s haven't. So my question is, do you go and get the rations first? So I'm just trying to work out what the end raid is. I've not seen an end raid. There isn't one on here. There's return to settlement, and that's it. So yeah, I think you have to go and do the small farm first, just to get a rations. Or I'm wrong in that thinking. Okay, is that another river there? I'm just looking at the map again. So there is this point here, but I don't think it goes anywhere looking at that. But is whether to go to the farm first, collect rations, or just go straight and hit back? Because the farm will obviously raise the awareness we're here. But obviously no one has any rations at this point, so surely the farm is the best way.
Nothing here but ruins.
Ah!
Not worth getting off until someone rebuilds the
The
place.
farm hasn't been rebuilt, but will eventually be rebuilt. That's interesting. So at some point they will get rebuilt, but to start they haven't. Okay. So we can't go and get rations and farm rations easily. It's fine. Let's hope no one dies. We've also cleared this bit, so I'm assuming that's still pillaged as well. Yeah, there's no raid marker. Right, we went right last time. Let's just go left and just see if there is anything to do raid along this left-hand side. Not by the looks of it. So exploring can cause the camera to glitch. Well, that's an interesting one. I love how the wind is blowing the water and you can see it splashing as the current is there. I think that's quite cool. Okay. Right, where are we on the map now then? Let's have a look. So we're here. We haven't been left. We know we've been to this small camp up here. I think we've cleared it. So shall we head left and have a look left then? Well, what? There's a raid here we haven't been to by the looks of it. I know it's on this corner. We haven't done this one. I don't think this has come up before on our map. No, we haven't done this one because we went this way. So let's go right here and then we'll head left. So it's like, I want to say a small farm, maybe? Let's raid. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Rations are the important part. There's donkeys here. I would say it's a farm. I wouldn't expect a massive amount of resistance. Yeah, Twinham farm. So it does seem to be that it is limited content in that regard. Yeah, you're down. I'm leaving them to kill everyone. I'm not overly worried. I know you can do it solo. I'm not going to make it harder for myself by doing it solo because the whole point is to do it as a crew. And I kind of want to see the mechanic when people die, to be honest. So this is our farm where I'm assuming we can grab rations. And hopefully recoup our silver we spent on the raid itself. If I can actually control my person. Raspberries. So there has been complaints that the raids themselves are duplicated. So every location is a spit image of the last. Which I kind of understand. The farms are going to look similar. The fact they're identical isn't surprising. In the fact that there's only so many ways you can make a farm look. So yeah, I'm not surprised that everything is very similar in look. I know people aren't happy about that, but then, yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, we've got to find a way in. This house There's something in it. We just need to find a way in. There's a way in. This will be our ration chest, I would have thought. Most useful weapon is Odin's Spear. I don't use Odin's Spear. We're still using the Warhammer. I know it's OP, which kind of puts me off using it more than anything else. I've just never been really a spear kind of person. Right, we're done. We need to call our men to give us a hand. And this is the first farm is done. This will raise the awareness of us coming though, before we've gone too far up the river. When our men decide to come and give us a hand. Come on. Where are you? Why are none of my men coming? Right, come on. Prefer keeping my enemies at a distance and annoying them while I stay safe. I get that, but see, this is what to me that just makes it too easy, so I just don't see the point. But I get people enjoy the spears. Right, first raid complete. I don't think there's anything else to grab while we're here. Bit of silver. I think we are clear. First farm done. So that obviously doesn't count towards our supplies that our ship can hold. We can only hold 200. That doesn't count towards that because it's rations. So if we have a look at our men now. So the level 2 ones can carry 2 rations. The level 1s carry 1. So when they get hurt, obviously they can heal themselves. Sounds a bit sadistic, but I kind of need one of my guys to die just to see how that mechanic works. From what I've heard, it just means you can't use him for a little while. Let's show me the pictures. Like I say, I just don't... Spears have never interested me as a weapon anyway. But on top of that, if you know they're OP, in my eyes, why would you use them? I know everyone, you buy the game, you pay for it, play it in the way you want to play it. But for me, I just don't see the point. But everyone plays the game differently, and you're entitled to do that. It's just my opinion. What is this here? It's not a raid, is it? Is there anything there though? So I just want to have a quick look. It's like it's a ruins. We know this. I just want to. Ruins interest me. I doubt there's going to be much here, but I'm just curious. Come on. They're struggling to get through them reeds, isn't they? No, there isn't actually nothing here. But then does this mean another point? This will then be a raid because they'll build it back up. That's my thinking. Come on, back to the ship. Using Baron's axe and Ragnar's dagger. Yeah, I know Thor's hammer's heavy, so you do lose stamina. I'm still using the Warhammer and shield. We're still doing the Raven clan representation. That's where I'm happy at this point. See, we've raised the bell level, I must admit, with the last raid. Where are we on the map then? So we've gone left this time. We've done the blockade. The blockade doesn't exist, there's nothing there. We're heading up this river here to the left. We've got rations for everyone. There is a big base coming up by the looks of things, it seems. Nice twisty English river. It looks so cool to use it. Black flag shields. You can also, I think I heard someone say you can also get your boat to look like the jackdaw as well. Okay, this seems to be a bigger base, or is it something we've done size-wise previously? Small camps, we've done small camps previously. Obviously not overly worried about the amount of people. My crew are trying to help. Right, I'll leave my crew to do what they've got to do. We're going to look for supplies. I generally don't have to fight too much. I let my crew do their job, but then this is still a small camp. You love a good old English river, exactly. Yeah, this is still a small camp. We haven't really hit a large one yet, I don't think, have we? I think we've gained our silver back for doing the raid, if you know what I mean, in terms of cost. Nothing in here. Why is one of our guys hurt already? I've been seen by someone. Oh, the lookout up here. Come on, let me kill him. There we go. One of my guys is hurt. So I'm just going to go and pick him up. He, whoever it is, may get taken off the next raid for getting hurt. He can't look after himself. Why is he here? Oh, he doesn't want to. He's not hurt. He wants a hand open the chest. So the red symbol is them being hurt, and the white symbol is them wanting a hand. It's interesting to know. Got to remember that rather than having a go at my own teammates.
Let's get back to the ship.
You can't tell me raid's complete. We've still got stuff to grab, surely. No, raid is complete. Thought we still had things to grab, but obviously not. Okay. I'm sure there's still stuff here, mini wealths and stuff, so we will have a look. It's a case of Odin's sense until we get it and find one. We've got 50 supplies. Definitely making silver. I wouldn't say you're losing silver for doing this. I feel you are making it. Someone's hanging. Is there anything in this house? Yes. There'll be a mini wealth, I'd assume, in here then. There we go. I like the fact we're getting supplies. So it makes them still more useful. I think that is this bit done. Yeah, they're all going back to the boat. I don't think there's anything else to grab while we're here. Don't think we need arrows. I think we're done. Don't want to say I've missed anything. I'm trying to clear them 100%. I did like the little note about hiding something previously. Okay, so let's have a quick look at status. So Odin's sighted. He's got a bit of an injury, crow-eyed bit of an injury. And the bell status, we're nearly halfway and we have 50 supplies. But we're getting there. We obviously need to get more supplies to upgrade our ship. I think you need 450, which is what, 2 and a bit raids. 2 and a bit journeys. Witcher 3 is amazing. If you've never played it, The Witcher 3 is incredible. So we'll carry on up the river and see what else we find. But yeah, The Witcher 3 is an incredible game. Tell you about it's better than Odyssey. I haven't got far enough in Odyssey to be able to give a proper and just opinion at this point. So I believe that's a farm. Looking at that, that to me is a farm. I don't see the point of raiding that farm right now. Because what I've noticed is places need to rebuild. Farms are where you get your rations. And from my understanding, that Keeps farm is no longer viable for rations. And Twinham farm, we did this time, is no longer viable for rations. So I don't want to raid this now because I don't need the rations. And I believe that's all I'm going to get from there. Tell me if I'm wrong. But my understanding is these won't rebuild just yet. So for our next raid on the River X, we're going to need rations off the bat. So we're better leaving farm until you need to do it. I know there's clues and stuff to find, but my understanding is the farms are good for rations, so there is no point doing them. Or not now, anyway, because everyone's got rations. It's a waste of a raid. I'm not that's not the way I generally look at things. I wouldn't, because the story's good, I'll give it a pass. I will happily say if I feel something's not good. Right, because that's a farm, we're going to bypass that one and save it for the next time we're on the River X, because we'll need that for our rations. That's my understanding of how this mechanic is kind of working. If I'm wrong, tell me, and we'll clear it next time. But yeah, I generally don't give things a pass like that. I'm honest. If I don't like it, I don't like it. There has to be reasons for it, and I try and weigh up and balance it out. You know, good and bad. Okay, what have we got here? This looks like a bigger base. This does look like a bigger one. I may be wrong. We've got to walk up a hill. And obviously... Where are we going? Why did you not just park closer? Yeah, this looks bigger. We're not quite at half alert yet, so it'd be interesting to see enemy-wise. Just waiting for it to come up and tell me what it actually is. This is a western fortification. So the fortifications are bigger than the small camps. But I found with these last time, men-wise, they held back quite a bit. You are so quick. These dagger guys are so quick, aren't they?
Work with me.
Marksman. Like I don't normally bother with the troops, I leave them to my men normally. So we gain a ration from it. Our guys are all good. We need to look for supplies. There's definitely more men here than before. Definitely more men. I wouldn't say it's got harder at this point, but yeah, there is definitely more of them to take on. But then that does mean more loot. Anything in here? No. House. I would assume there's something in this house. It's a barred door. Up and over. So the barred doors tend to have stuff in them. Here's someone getting killed. Although this didn't have anything other than food in. You guys alright? Done your jobs? Good, good. What's in this little bit? Anything good in here? There's a bit of loot. It's just making sure you collect everything. Right, there's stuff up there. But we'll head down first because this house has a chest in it. Got to find a way in though. This force open door, so I'm hoping chest for supplies. As long as you hate. I'll pay you rent off camera. I'll pass the money on to you secretly, and hopefully I'll get you to hate. I don't take bribes. As long as you hate Odyssey. We've got the shield. We have found the shield for St. George. We'll have a look at it once we finish this bit. But yeah, we have found the shield. Let me bribe you. Why would you want to bribe someone to hate the game? Well, I'd say it's all about forming an opinion based on your experience. And you don't know, I may hate it by the end of it. But I want to give it a chance. I don't want to just say, yeah, no, it's rubbish. I'm not a follower. Like, someone says, oh, I hate it, you've got to hate it. That's my issue. It deserves so much hate. I do get what you mean. I'm just not a follower in that respect. We got a key. We have a key as well. River Raid chest key. I don't think there's a chest here to use it on. Just checking if there's anything else to grab while we're around. I don't think there is. I think we have cleared it all. I think we're good. Anything up here in these houses? I don't think there is. Yeah, and I feel really iffy asking people to donate money. I know I've got a PayPal link and stuff in descriptions, but only because everyone does it. But I would never feel comfortable taking money off people. Even for an opinion-based thing. We've used the key, we've got some leather and some iron ore. That's a bit of a rubbish key use, really. So I believe we've cleared everything here now. Yeah, I like that. That's quite good. Gaming. Very good. I know you want people to hate it, and I know in some ways what you're saying makes sense because then going to make them not want to have that studio make anymore. Oh, there's a chest here somewhere that we've missed. I think there's a passage in here. There is. Okay, we found something. I hadn't seen this in here. What is this? I'm hoping I don't need a key because I've just used my key. Leather, iron ore, and a room. Only a miner. That's quite a nice little secret entrance in a cave. Didn't see that. To be fair, I kind of wonder in some ways if what they've done by making you hate it so much to the point you want other people to hate it. I wonder if some ways they've succeeded in their mission statement. Because the amount of hate it garners and the amount of publicity that then gives it, surely that works in their favour. Feels like a chore, it can be fun sometimes. Like I say, I'm not far enough in it to say yes or no. Our plan is to 100% play through. Platinum is hopefully going to be there as well. But we'll see. Right, so before we go to control the boat, we need to have a look at this new armour. Well, this shield. As we found a new shield. Let's have a look at this. This is the St. George's shield. Can't believe we found it so quickly. Needs upgrading, superior heavy. I don't want to compare it on details. There are dents that are said to be from the dragon's bite, but it might also be from arrows. Okay. It's a nice looking shield, to be honest. It's not its final appearance, so fully upgraded it may have a different appearance. I'm assuming it's shinier. It's a nice looking shield, not my cup of tea, but I understand the points. St. George, patron saint, and rumoured to have killed a dragon. Right, enemy reinforcements have now gone up. You've sent me the video, I just haven't watched it because I want to finish the game first. I've played all the others. I've played Ezio, I've played Black Flag, I've played Unity, Origins. No, I understand what you're saying. Right, we need to carry around. We found another raid location where we're not there yet. It's up there. So we'll carry on round the river and see where we end up. The Helmet Smasher. He's got quite a serious injury. Odin Sighted. Again, has got a bit of a serious injury. They've got rations to use, so that's something. The Bell, we're nearly full Bell. We've got 200 more rations we can, supplies we can take back. So, why are you turning the wrong way? We'll carry on up the river. I get what you're saying. like I say, the amount of hate it generates creates publicity. So if anything, they've done well out of it because people hate it so much. Like the ruins. The ruins kind of tell me they're buildable parts. So I would assume that at some point, I don't think there's anything there, is there? I kind of want to get off and explore these constantly. My assumption is they will rebuild those blockades to make it harder for you, is my thinking. But I don't know. Okay. Are we coming to a junction? We are coming to a... Is that a junction? Definitely tell the current's different. They're struggling to get past it. As we're travelling upriver. Right, there's a raid there. Can't go left. Where are we on the map? Let's have a look. So that left bit here is blocked. I'm assuming you can't get your ship down there. Which is interesting. Another raid here though. So we've discovered quite a bit. We obviously went left. Next time we need to go there first to gain rations. Then we can head right. Still one river map clue to find and one gear or weapon to find. But there is a raid just along there, and we've also got one here. These will now get harder in theory because the troops are more where we're here. Okay, raid time. Let's see what we've got. Curious as well. I'm not hanging around. We are cracking on in terms of raiding. I'm curious how many raids we can get done in a couple of hours. Like I say, my other half will be back, so I can't. It's not going to be a 4-hour stream. Fortress on the X. This is a fortress. I hate these dagger guys with a passion. This is a fortress. We're heading up. I've got a feeling we're going to need to take these arrow guys down. Come on, climb up. Don't do that. Alright, he won't climb the wall. He won't. We'll walk through.
Get behind me. Please, yeah.
I'm hoping my men actually get here. We are dealing with this all on our own at this point. But again, yeah, difficulty-wise, they're not overly difficult, but then why would they be? We're a top-class warrior who's managed to pacify the whole of England. You know, if we've managed to pacify a whole country, why would this then be difficult? Okay. Silver. More enemies. Let's go. We're having to help a little bit more as we go looking for the supplies and things. I think the way these guys react to you attacking is a bit off, in terms that they don't seem to react quickly. Like, you blow your horn, start raiding, and they still don't react. Which seems off. I think they need to be more reactive to the fact that you're raiding them. Anything up here? Yes, chest. There you go.
Hey,
let's see what's in here. So yeah, I have my gripes, admittedly. We've got this cape. The second piece of armour we've found. Nicely done. Quest completed. So we've actually completed the armour side quest without completing all the raids. One of my guys is hurt. Whoever it is needs sacking. I don't think they're going to be taking part in any more raids with us. They need to learn how to fight. I can just hear bloodshed. Right, more stuff over here. We just watched him get hurt.
Now I'm ready.
Alright, they're down. Okay, there is more stuff in here by the looks of it. door's blocked, so we need to get in. What is that in there? An opening cage. There's a boar. Didn't last long, the boar. I let out of his cage. We need to find a way into there. Yeah, you didn't really work. More spearmen up here. Yeah, their reaction times on us attacking needs to change. Whereas in-game I thought was really good. They would react to you, really come after you. Thanks for the save. Hold on, guys. We got another person down. I don't know how he got himself hurt, but he did. Is he inside? No, door's barred. How did you get hurt? I wonder if I can break that door from here. Yeah, probably. So, as it's got harder, I'm finding we've had to help our guys a bit more.
Give me a hand with this.
In terms of revive them. That's 2 so far. More foreign supplies. We're nearly maxed out. We can still take 50 more. I don't want to carry the body up. The body was too close to what I was doing. Try and open the chest. I think I've got a key. No, we need a key. Okay. Got anything else in there? There's a chest here we can't obviously open. There is something up here. Another guy is down. That'll be a third one down. We've now got a key. We found both sets of armour already. We need to go and heal our guy as well. Yeah, I knocked you out of the way. There's still more enemy. How are you? That's 3 of them we're about to heal this time. We healed none in the first 2 raids, and now we've healed 3 in 1. But then we are at one of the quite high alert level. But like I say, I think my only criticism really at the minute
Give me a hand over here.
is the fact that the guards aren't alerted to you as easily, which makes it a bit off in that regard. They don't seem to bother it doesn't bother them the fact that you have forced your way in. I'm just going to reflect. You guys coming down? One at a time? Okay, well there's 3 of them taken out in quick succession because of the way they came down the ladder. Yeah, the AI mechanic of attacking is off. That's an obvious one. Compared to how it was in game, admittedly. In game it was definitely, I felt, a lot better. But nothing here. There is, I can know there's a chest that's in here. Got to find the way in. Or the way to at least... or get in. We can find the way to get in, shall we? More loot. Definitely made our silver's worth. I think we've definitely got our 50 silver back. If this is foreign resources, we are done. Because that will be us full, and then we need to go back and... why are you not helping? Come on. One of you. There's 2 of you there. Give me a hand. There we go. We're full of supplies. So that's the biggest... I think that's the biggest fortification we've done. To be honest. Raid complete. Yeah, I think that's the biggest fortification we've come across so far. So, and in this, so we have found 2 lots of the armour we need. We've missed the mini wealth. Okay. Let's go and find this mini wealth. Lots of chickens. If you don't know already, chickens are dangerous. Be very careful what you do around chickens, because they are liable to attack you if you accidentally hit them. You have been warned. How am I getting there? There is something down there. Let's try and find a way in. Looks like it's underground. It's an interesting one. Are they saying that there's a blocked door there? Just trying to clear everything we can. We can't climb up the wall. We can climb up the wall. Sure. Just trying to clear everything we can. Because I don't think... So once you've raided somewhere, you don't come back. And I don't know how long before everything rebuilds. Because it tells you that it will rebuild, but it's going to be in time. Right. I'm not missing a chest, so we've got to try and find a way in. Then it's back to Ravensthorpe, then it's to drop off their goods, and then back out. Right. This chest is downstairs. Ah, there we go, we found our way down. My sound has gone a bit off. I've just noticed. Yeah, my sound's gone a bit off. In-game sound, it's back. Right, I believe that is it. Unless there's anything else. Still haven't got the river clue. What it's been talking about. What's this on the floor down here? Ammo is full, so it's only an arrow. Rope. Silver. That's an arrow. So we're done. So back to the longship it is. And then once at the longship we can then look. So when we're back here again, we need to look at the cape we've also got. As that is now done. I'll take a big running jump. So in this raid we had to save 3 of our guys that got hurt. If I could remember the names and knew who they were, I would actually sack them. Their downside, that's the problem I think with the raids, a little bit. Because I thought by them having them gain experience and rank up, I honestly thought you would gain more of a significance towards them. You'd want them to do well, you'd want them to succeed, and you'd care if they got hurt. I'm not feeling that just yet. So this is the cape, St George's Cape. It's extremely good condition considering its age. And again, it can be upgraded. So we've got 2 of them. Our alert level is going to be full probably after this. Blood breath, a bit hurt. A few of them had to use their rations. So let's take them on. We can now travel back to Rosewood. So we're full of supplies. 200 supplies. We're done. Back to Ravensthorpe it is. So moderate river defences. We've raided 3 locations. We've got 2 keys, which I currently still have, 2 armour, and 200 supplies. We lost no one. No Fallen John's Vikings. I think that's a successful raid. Don't lose anyone. Come back with some supplies. We need 450 to upgrade the ship, which is their next kind of aim, I would have said. So that's another whole raid, plus 1 on top. Which kind of makes sense. It's not going to be, they don't want to make it too easy for you to get everything. So I do understand that side of it. But yeah, so there's some mechanics I think need improving. The raids themselves, I'm not hating them. You've upgraded. So what is the maximum amount of cargo you can hold then, Keller? Yeah, some of the mechanics I'm a little bit iffy about. I think they could be done better. The raids themselves I like. The maps I like. And it feels like there's so much more they're going to add to the raiding maps. Because there's a lot of empty space where the ruins are there but you've not been there. Which allows for them to build upon and make it harder. And make it more. So I think these may be a monthly thing where they change the maps. Change the locations of the farms and stuff on each map. Maybe. I don't know. They haven't really said too much about the raids going forward. But they said there'll be replayability. Oh, you can hold 400 max. Okay. Makes a bit more sense. So you can double the amount you can hold from the start. I do like the loading screen with the boat. I think that's quite cool. Shows off your boat a bit more. People are always going to moan about having loading screens in game, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I think there's scope for them to add more to the raids maps. We haven't attacked with the bell full yet. And no, they're not particularly hard, but we are maxed. So I wouldn't expect them to be hard. That's the thing. You're going to play Days Gone for us then tomorrow, the third map. Oh yeah, we're going to do the raids until we've finished them, and then we'll see if they announce anything else for them. But like I say, I've seen the complaints people are making. I don't agree. I'm not saying they're the most difficult thing in the world. They're not. But firstly, it's free content. It's in-game content that the fans requested. They didn't have to give it to us. It's not locked behind a microtransaction. It's not locked behind a season pass. And this is only the second of 4 free updates. They did say there'd be 4 free updates this year. The first was the Yule Festival for Christmas. The second is this, and there's still 2 more free updates coming to the game. And I think Lieutenant rank up. So they actually are ranking up now. Can you explain why you hate Odyssey in a different way? Okay. That's the right to Lieutenant ranked up. Yeah, the writing is good. What is and was good. I think the writing for Valhalla was very good. The stories, the little mini stories, were really, really good. You think the writing downgraded, so it wasn't as mysterious and incredible? I don't know. I think they put a few twists and turns in the Valhalla that impressed me. Right, rank up to level 2. Gunfather, we're at level 2. Is that it? One of them ranked up. Does that mean one of them did all the work? Okay. So I've got all these John's Viking helmets on my map, but I can't see any of them. Am I thinking? Oh, they're over here. Oh, they are in the house. These are already mine then. Right, we'll head back into here. See if there's any more to grab. Any new ones. That we recognise names of. If you do see your name, please let me know.
Reave the Swan Road by your side, Eivor.
Some next level storytelling. People generally loved everything about it. Yeah, see, I disagree. I like Chatboy. Anyone know Chatboy? If you see your name on a John's Viking, let me know and we will recruit.
My blade at your side,
Diet guess?
all will fear our wrath. Return when you have need of my strength.
Tired Ikis?
I will wait for the day I earn a place at your side.
Take me on.
And WWWRLWW.
To rival Thor. Should
No.
you change your mind, I will.
No one we recognise. Alright, let's go. I know I'm not saying Odyssey's quality. I'm not far enough in to give an opinion. What I'm saying is, I disagree with you saying the writing has gone downhill. The writing, I feel, is changed per game,
Up for some raiding?
depending on the game style. Valhalla's story and the mini side stories and the mysteries and stuff are some of the best writing I've seen in a game in a while. The laugh out loud moments, the silliness, but also the twists and turns that made you think, was I right, was I wrong, did I make the right decision? That's what a game does. It brings you into it. Yeah, see, the characters I felt were good. Right, both places now have moderate river defences. Even though we went to the River X last time, it still has moderate river defences. Some mysteries were amazing. That's the thing. From what I've seen, I haven't seen enough of Odyssey. But yeah, I think the writing for all Assassin's Creed games has been very good. These things I like about it. There's things I don't, but there's things I like. That's the thing. You can't tar them all with one brush. Right, so the River Severn's the next river. So which one are my lieutenant ranked up? Crow-Eyed. He's now level 2. So we've now got 3 level 2s. Got Beyond the Bewildered, which we hired, and Frozen Hand. Have we got no friends, John's Vikings? So my curious thing is, how do you get friends, John's Vikings? I'm connected to the internet as we are streaming, but I've got no friends, John's Vikings to pick from, which is a bit annoying. We made money on the last raid because over 3,000 silver again. So let's hire a crew and try another raid. Yeah, but it's the tying them all with the same brush. You can't say that one person is responsible for making the game good. There's more to it. You know, the location, the world, the environment, the stories, the way, the way the mechanics work, all adds to all that. And I know your dislike for Odyssey. It's very severe, I will say. But yeah, I've always had issues with games. There's games you can always nitpick if you wanted to, like Origins. I enjoyed it till I found that mission where they put Final Fantasy into Origins, and then I stopped. I had to stop. It killed the realism to the point I couldn't carry on, and all because they added another game into it. It wasn't the fact it was Final Fantasy. It was more the fact it destroyed the realism of the time frame and time period you're in. Whoever wrote Origins and added that mission, for me, ruined the game for me. And I do consider keep going back to it, but I just can't, because I like to complete every mission I come across, but yet that means doing that mission. I could not use the weapons, but it's the fact I've done it ruins it. Black Flag for me, I know it's critically acclaimed, I know everyone loves it, everyone thinks it's amazing. Black Flag for me wasn't as amazing as people say, in my eyes. It was a very good game that pulled you in. There were just things about it I just didn't enjoy. That's the thing. I didn't feel like I wanted to 100% complete it. That's the thing. Please do Origins. We've got Odyssey to do first. It looks like this is going to become an Assassin's Creed channel by the end of it. We're all just going to focus on Assassin's Creed games, which isn't a bad thing. Okay, so there are medium defences, it reckons here now. So these we've already done with a farm. Small camp we can now go. Small camp we've done. Island camp we've done. Eastern fortifications there. My issue is going to be none of my John's Vikings now have rations. So the Eastern fortification I want to do, but I need this to be a farm. Don't know really. That's a farm, fine. If it's not, don't know when we should do that. Mainly because I'm thinking the fact that we have no rations. The only ones to do with the level 2, they can start with 1 ration each. But as I've said previously, okay. If you raid the same river repeatedly, the level of river defences you encounter will increase. Barricades, ambushes, river chains. So we haven't encountered ambushes yet, or river chains, or even barricades. It will lower again if you raid other rivers, so diversify. We are. So what we're doing one followed by another afterwards.
It seems they're expecting us.
It seems they're expecting us. Oh, this is an ambush. So this is an ambush. Oh, okay. Although it was one man.
Ready, bows.
Hang on a sec. So they were expecting us here. We haven't been back. We went we did this last night in last night's stream. I didn't want to dive off. That was silly by me. So they blocked the river. That's an interesting one. I like the mechanic of that. But one man. One man was expected to stop a raiding boat of warriors. Nothing else to collect here. I'm just checking there's nothing to collect. There is another guy. He's here. Can't shoot from here though. Too far away. But yeah, they've gained more river defences. So they do change to a degree. But yeah. One man to stop a whole boat. Imagine being given that job. Right, there's a party of raiding Vikings. They're taking on our rivers, destroying their towns, their settlements, our farms. You, on your own, you're going to go and stop the whole boat. Imagine being given that job. That's quite... you wouldn't want to be that man. Maybe they pick straws, I don't know. But you wouldn't want to be that man. Right, we need this to be a farm, and then we can gain... You don't need to stop. I know you don't need to stop, but I thought it was quite a cool mechanic to look at. This is a fishing dock. We haven't done a fishing dock yet, I don't think. We need rations. That's the point of these farms. Is 3-on-1 you weren't going to survive. Sorry, boy. There was no way you were surviving a 3-on-1 attack. I believe this will be the rations.
Can't do this alone.
See, I don't agree either not joining the hidden ones was a mistake. I liked that because he said right from the start he wasn't an assassin, he was out for his family, his tribe, his clan. So he'd joined the hidden ones, he would have gone against everything he had set himself up to be. So I agree that he shouldn't have gone. But he did say he will help them how he can. He didn't say officially I'm joining you. He turned them down, but he did say, I will help you where I can. Which means, if they come to him and say, look, we've got this problem, he can help them. And it fits. Yes, he's not officially an assassin, and officially he hasn't joined them. But at the same time, he's agreed to help them. And treat them as part of his clan. That works in my eyes. And that's a nice way of putting it in. Okay, so we managed to find a farm, we've cleared the farm, don't think there's anything else here. Only 1 or 2 troops, which was to be expected at the farms, even though they're now expecting us. So there are going to be a few ambushes and blockades. You wiped off your console. There are always going to be things that cause you to have that feeling though, and like I say, in some ways, the Hate Odyssey has made it better and sell more because it's advertised more, because people talk about it a lot more. So if anything, if you dislike a game that badly, you're playing into their hands by talking about it more because you're advertising it. Right, we haven't found the clues yet, and we've got to find more pieces in George's armour with a 7. Because we've got no mission up, it's telling us to do one of these. What river are we currently on? River 7. So actually I need to add... I can put the mission on, it doesn't have to be on I suppose. Legacy of St. George is find the clues. We're finding the armour. There's also a book of knowledge on this river. There's something else we've got to find here. But yeah, I do wonder if the hate has actually helped it. You know... No, you are speaking out, and I get that, and I agree that's what you're doing. But what I'm saying is, you're helping it sell more. The more you talk about a game on social media, on anything, why can we not? Why is this one not for raiding? This isn't coming up as a raid. It's there, but it's not giving me the raid. I know it's there, but it's not coming up as a raid. It even tells me it's there. Okay. we'll carry on past them. For some reason it's not allowing me to raid there. There's no indication. I don't know why. But like I say, you're actually making it sell more. And if it sells more, it's going to be successful. They're going to make more. And if you don't want them making more, it needs to not sell well. So if anything, you're playing into the hands and making it better than it is. That's the thing. Depends on the way you look at it. That's the way I see it. Okay, we're kind of going upriver. This is now becoming harder to go. Right, what is this one? Please don't be a farm. If it's a farm, we'll leave it. Is that a farm or is it a camp? I don't know what that is. I can't see far enough past it. I kind of don't want to raid a farm because of the rations there. It's a thing we're about to do. I think this might have been a mistake. Long way up. Got a bit of a walk. Small camp or farm? Small camp. Lanidos. I think that's Welsh.
Time has come for you.
Off you go, guys. It seems like a Welsh name. I'm not. I need to have a look where the River Severn really is, don't I? Okay. Someone's found some supplies. It's a different chest. It's wooden. What's in this one? Rations. That was what I didn't want, was rations, but it seems like I've come across a town. Small loot chest. Okay. It's kind of gone against my thinking. I didn't want to take on a small town because I didn't want the rations. So it's a bit of a waste because I kind of need them later if we when we come back to this area. But we've already taken them, so might have to find another farm. Just means when we start, no one's got a ration already. It's going to be a little bit harder for them. Right, chests in here. My guys are doing all the fighting. I'm not too worried about them. I pressed move before we opened it. What have we got in here? Chest up here.
Help me out here.
Guy protecting us downstairs. More rations. Okay. Minor rune of protection, leather. Raid complete. Is there anything we've missed? So this was a town, it actually had a name, which is interesting. There's a soldier over here.
We're done.
Who's now dead?
Back to the ship.
So the fact we took on a town was a little bit different. Don't think there's anything in this house. Silver. This raid currently hasn't been very successful. There's something white in here. Is that going to be a key? We have collected another key with a raid chest key. So I believe we've finished this town. Not the most successful raid so far. We've gained rations and that's it. And it wouldn't let us raid one location. It may be because we're not high enough notoriety here yet. And that might be why it's not allowing us to raid it. I don't know. As I say, I understand your hate for Odyssey, but I think yourself and the people that talk about it so much are helping the game and making it better because you're getting more people to play it. Okay, I'm waiting for my crew to turn up because currently they're not here. Oh no, here we are. Go on, get in. Took your time, didn't you? Right. Eastern Fortification wouldn't let us do. We did try. What did that just say on the screen? I missed what that said. We've got no armour yet. We've got a gear and weapons to find ×2. River map clue and a book of knowledge to find. We'll carry on heading north, I think. I'm annoyed that the eastern fortification wouldn't work, but then that's okay. We've got no supplies and we're halfway to the full bill. Crow-eyed needs to buck his ideas up. So we're heading north. Start patrons so you can drive me. One, I don't even know how to start a Patreon, and two, I don't think I'm anywhere near at the point of being happy for people to have a membership when I don't know what they'd get in return for it, if that makes sense. Right, what are we here? Yeah, every exchange is made popular. I know you're desperate to bribe me. I think you've got better things to spend your money on than me, to be honest. Right, we found a new place. Hopefully we'll now get some supplies and actually gain something from our raids, because currently I'm pretty sure food isn't going to cut it. We are a small camp. Right. Let's go. I must admit, we've done a few raids now. I'm not hating them. I get it's too easy. I understand that side of things. We killed them all, didn't we? I get the easiness, but then it's an end game thing. There's something up here. Sure my guys can handle the men. There's a chest here. I don't know, I'm kind of flying too high up. Arrows are full. Right, this should be, I'm hoping, supplies. You're doing a service to the world. You have 2 crew members left. Well, have you lost everyone else? Have they been dying on your battles? Arrows are full. Who spotted me? Oh, he's down there. My guys haven't killed everyone by the looks of it, so they're still be around. Although, he's not going to last long. Right, we got anything else to get? I would say yes, looking at this. Grab the supplies. The silver, sorry, not supplies. There. Yeah, chest in here.
Must be blocked from the other side.
This is a mini chest. I think we've been in here. I'm just double checking we haven't missed anything. Collecting wise. Yeah, so have you lost crew members because they've died in raids? Are you finding it's got harder gaming? What do you think? Just checking we haven't missed anything. What's this down here? More silver. I think we finally got some supplies, that's something. It's taking us 3 raids to finally get supplies. Annoyingly, we're going to raise the little zip line down to the boat. Oh, we have to join in. Let's join in on the little zip line down the boat, shall we? That's quite cool. Come on, after you. Me too. Yay! Died in the raid. Wow. So do you find they got harder then? Because I'm kind of leaving mine to it. Right. Small camp done. Like I say, the eastern fortification is a little bit frustrating. but we'll carry on. We'll head left. We're going to follow this round at this point. We have got 50 supplies. We've got 150 more we can fit in. Helmet Smasher, a little bit hurt. Crow-Eyed, yeah. Everyone else seems to be fully fit. Crow-Eyed has had to use his rations. He's eating a biscuit, and his broken arm is now fixed. Okay, we carry on upriver. We need more supplies. 2 raids with just rations isn't the way I wanted it. I wanted more supplies. So are you enjoying the raids then overall then, gaming? Because that's the important part. What have we got here? Please don't be a farm. Can't see any structures. I think this is a farm. That's a bandit one over there. This is going to be a farm, isn't it? I don't really want to raid this, but I've already pressed the button. Good. That's the thing, as long as you're enjoying it. This is a Smith homestead. So this is a house, it seems. There is a chest here. I'm hoping not rations though. Please don't be rations. It's a wooden crate. It's only rations, isn't it?
Hey, come
I
here.
didn't want the rations. We've kind of wasted the ration point. That's the only point we're taking these small ones on. So when you come back, yeah, we don't actually get anything. When you come back and before you do a bigger raid, you're not going to have the rations to help. Because I've taken them a little bit early. That's a little bit frustrating. Anything else to collect here? Not that I can see. This is someone's house we've raided. I knew I should have held off this one. Ammo's full. Nothing else here. Okay. The big bandit camp though, just on the right hand side, is where we're heading next. So we are off to this big bandit camp. Most of ours have been soldiers, not bandits. We've raided so far, but this will be a bandit one. And you can see the chain blocking the river. So that's something we're going to have to maybe take care of as well. Right, bandit camp time. Let's see how we do. Obviously the chain we need to deal with. Let's go. So yeah, not soldiers this time. We are now looking at bandits, and they have a big guy who's throwing my men around like ragdolls. I better take him out. He was throwing him around like a ragdoll. It's nice that the bandits are involved. It's not just the soldiers we're attacking. Right, there's a wealth up here somewhere. First time we've seen that symbol appear. So where's that on the map? Oh, it's the next raid across. I'm assuming that's a book of knowledge. Hadn't seen that symbol yet.
Won't take long.
So say, don't run away.
A good horn. Let's get out of here.
So our next raid is actually, we need to destroy this chain. Then we can do the next raid, which I'm assuming is going to be the Book of Knowledge. Looking at that. So this raid we needed to do to be able to take out the chain. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. Other than the chain, I haven't seen any major... Anything up there? That'd be the place to put something, wouldn't it? Right up top, just to annoy me. I like the lookout tower though. I enjoyed Red Dead, but like I say, I'm not far enough in Odyssey to comment. And I won't be commenting too soon. We've got a letter here. Strange bedfellows. Brother, we are besieged by cruel marauders. And every opportunity to steal their stocks and their treasures. Saying I've made a decision. We'll hear nothing about its efforts. I've taken some silver and made over a collection of bandits. Paid them to guard the riverside. So now the soldiers are paying the bandits to help guard the riverside because their reputation precedes us. And that's an interesting way to do it. I am liking how they're incorporating the story. You know, the reason for the bandits being here makes sense because they've made it make sense. And I like that. Instead of them just being there. You've done all the maps and finished the raids in 100% every location.
Hey, calm down.
Right. Next raid. Next raid indeed. We've now got a tick. I've not seen a tick before. This one is actually ticked off because it's a blockade. Okay, that's interesting. Haven't seen a tick. Right, next raid. We've only got 50 supplies still, haven't we? Yeah, we need more supplies. This raid hasn't been very successful so far. Right, and this is our first one where we've got a wealth point, so I'm assuming that's a book of knowledge. So this one is going to be a big one in terms of what we need. This is for Soldier 1 again. Bandits are blocking the road, we're taking them out. Let's go. See what we can find. Obviously, the wealth is the important part, and the supplies. Another zipline by the looks of it. This is the Island Monastery. Haven't been to a monastery yet. That's an interesting one. Get on my way, guys. Skirmishes. They're really quick ones that annoy me. But we've used his dagger on him, he's down. Our guys are doing what they do best. There's looks like there might be a few things to grab here. Nothing in that house. Is the door to force open? One of our guys has found something he wants a hand. Nothing in here bar some silver. Where is he? He got up there quickly. There's still men in the church as well. Ah, he's in here. Okay. What has he found in this chest? Book of Knowledge is definitely there. 50 supplies. So, monasteries might be more useful in terms of how much you get from them, to be fair. There's still quite a bit to grab here. There's obviously people in the church. I think is where we need to get into. The Book of Knowledge, I think, is in the church, I would have said. We need to find this way in, which I would have said is around here. I can get through the window, to be fair. I was just seeing if there's a way in for my crew. Okay, we've taken them all out on our own. I've missed a guy. There's someone shooting at me. I don't know where he is. We need to open the door for our guys to get in. So we broke a window and took them all out on our own. There is someone shooting at us still. I don't want a drink. I want a hand opening this at this point.
Give me a hand over here.
And then we need to find a way underground, I think, by the looks of it. They should have paid you money to play it and say please. So now you've completed the raids, gaming, you're saying you rate it 5 out of 10, it's too repetitive but not so out grinding. Okay. Nice viewpoint. Right, we need to get underground by the looks of it. It's finding that way under. What do we got here? Yeah, why would you put 2 into one cage? And then have 2 doors? Twice as hard to get out? Right, there's a soldier them lot the guys have missed. Let's go in here. What have we got? Any looking for the underground passage, to be honest, at this point. We know there's underground stuff, it's just finding this underground passage to get down there. Currently not finding it. Right, I think that's the back of the settlement. What's this house? Chest in here. It's only a small, we should have keys. Gave us some leather and some iron ore. Perfect. Right, we're looking for the underground. Get out of my way. Underground entrance, that's what we're struggling to find at this point. May just be me being silly and missing it. Or is it below us? Ah, a little entrance through here. Okay. We're in underground the monastery, underneath the monastery now. We have the Book of Knowledge, new ability, the Shoulder Bash. What else? Ah, so that was the way in there, okay. We've missed something. There's still something here we haven't picked up. I missed this chest, it was hiding behind here. I need a key. I'm missing a key, which means I need to find a key somewhere. And there's still a chest over there. That's a little bit annoying, we're missing a key for that chest. So we don't remember our way in just in case we can find one. Keys. Hoping a key will show up. Silver. What else have we still got left to collect here? There's still enemies around as well. We haven't even got into this church yet. Right, let's get into here. Possibly might be a key in here which would help me.
Hey, come
Go
here
on.
a moment.
Let's go. I'm not a fan of the helmets that John Viking wears.
Won't take long.
Yeah, see, the attacking mechanic on the enemy is off, as you can tell. Right, we need a hand. Ah, key. This is the key we needed. And we've got another supplies.
Give me a hand.
There we go, 2, and we are full of supplies. How are we full on supplies? We only had a very small amount. I think we'd only done 50 in one raid, in 3 raids. And now, according to that, we've got 200. Right, so we need to head back downstairs. We need to grab this last chest. Now we have the key. Then we're done. And I think it's back to Ravensthorpe, to be honest. Time-wise, we're looking okay. Yeah, it seems a bit weird that we suddenly gained a load of supplies. We may have done. You know, you can lose track of how many supplies we've got fairly quickly. Right, and we've got the Book of Knowledge from this map. More iron ore and leather. Should really give it a save or something. We'll head back to ship and then we'll check what we've actually got. But I think it might be a case we're back to Ravensthorpe. We still need to go back and do the eastern fortification. They wouldn't let us do it originally. There's the bell. We will have another zip wire down to the ship. I'm enjoying this little mechanic. Yay! I do need to catch up with chat. So within a second. Little swan dive at the edge. Like a little showing off period. Okay, let's have a look at everything, shall we? Enemy reinforcement increased all locations because we are full on the bell. Right, so we have cleared the blockade. We wouldn't let us attack this one from the start. I don't know why. So we do need to go back. We have gained the Book of Knowledge. There's 2 weapons or gear to still collect and 1 clue. We've still got quite a bit. I've seen quite a bit of the map to go. The new skill. I'm not leveling up quickly, I must admit. The experience points for doing the raids doesn't seem to go up very quickly. Shoulder bash is the new thing. It's an interesting one. And if we have a look at our people, they've all got hurt a little bit, most of them. But we're full, so we are heading back to Ravensfort. Should give us a little of what we've managed to do. We've completed the river raid, 7. How have we completed it? 5 raided, 2 keys, 200 supplies. No fallen John's Vikings. Right, now I'm catching up on chat. Let's have a look at what we've been talking about. Sorry, I was kind of concentrating on the raids, to be fair. Yeah, You reckon the biggest fan, Odyssey. Done all the maps, finished the raids, 100% every location. Keller's now joining in, Sony should have removed Odyssey. Still waiting for your refund. You're not going to happen. 5 out of 10. You're going to start Witcher 3 gaming, nice. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Soldier Bass wasn't a good ability. Okay. Keller thinks the mobile Assassin's Creed game is better than Odyssey. Like I say, I think the hate for Odyssey is only helping the notoriety and making it sell better, which in turn will make the developers and the publishers think, well, actually, if it's selling really well, let's make more. So in some ways, you're doing it you're doing it the wrong way round, but also you're helping the game. That's just the way I look at things. So I've just seen something, that's all. So I've just seen a post on one of the Assassin's Creed groups. Saying that you should never buy the season pass before the content is released. That's the whole point of the season pass, though. Is you've enjoyed the game enough to then think, I want more. Yes, it means they could destroy the DLCs now, making rubbish. But the likelihood is very small, considering most DLCs have been very, very well received. But I still get the point. You shouldn't. In some ways, it's like pre-ordering a game. I very rarely pre-order games these days, because the amount of times you're disappointed with them, and you kind of regret and resent pre-ordering. I did pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but yeah, I don't pre-order as much anymore because there's always that letdown. If you do, that's the problem. Right, we're back. We're banking our supplies. We should hopefully level up another guy, I'm hoping. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone else level up at this point, other than our lieutenant's now level 2. We may have to wait to upgrade a Viking Hall, though, to level up again. I don't know. The leveling up mechanic isn't as in-depth as I wanted, or would have liked. But I'm enjoying the raids. The new content is a bonus to me. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't needing it I was happy to plan them to Valhalla, walk away and wait for the Irish DLC to drop. This is all bonus for me. Okay, we'll give it a nice save because we haven't saved in a while. Yeah, experience points. We're not gaining many, which is different. We kind of gained a lot of experience points very easy during the game. River raids don't give very much, I've noticed. Right, are we going to find any we recognise name-wise yet?
I have come from afar to join your crew.
Randy Livingston's? Nope.
By Thor.
It's only level 1 as well.
I'll be ready when you need me.
Scott's Fordshire. Level 1.
Skulls say the great day for
Mika
six
Seth.
warriors to raid. If not now,
So it's
then
either
next
anyone
time.
we recognise, Frederick 192s, or level 2 ranked, and there isn't any. So it looks like we're not getting any more new ones at this point. It's always worth a look. So we're back raiding again. Where are we heading this time? I'm not worried about customising the shit. So River 7 is now on the highest alert level. We still need to find a clue on the River X. So back to River X, we need 50 supplies to upgrade our ship storage. Have we got any more we can give? Obviously we've got our lieutenant's level 2 and 2 other level 2s. And that's it. No friends jumps Vikings. I don't understand. I don't think that mechanic is working. Friends, tell me if you've actually seen some yourself. Yours will be expensive key 727 colour. Okay, cool. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, let me know if if your one has ever shown any friends John's Vikings there, because in theory there should be. And I wonder if that mechanic's not quite working correctly. We are making money, so we made roughly about 450 silver on the last raid. But yeah, none of my other... So these aren't actually gaining experience points. They're not going up in level. My lieutenant has. No one else is. Which again makes me not really care too much about the raiders. Which was the one thing I kind of thought would really happen with this. And I'm not bashing it in any way. I'm enjoying the new content. I'm enjoying the fact there is more content. Brings you back to the game. But there's things I think they can still do and add. And I think they probably will. No, it doesn't throw friends up for you either, Keller. No. I wonder if that mechanic hasn't started yet. You've got to think it's only a day old, this content. I wonder if they need to open that up and make that work a little bit better. Right, we're off back to the Rex. This will probably be our last raid for this afternoon stream. We will be back this evening for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla raids. Obviously the plan is to finish all the content, but then we'll go back to Odyssey whilst we wait for them to say they've added something else to it. And we'll keep coming back and checking out every time they add something. But yeah, this will be the last raid for this afternoon stream. So until we're full and then upgraded our ship. And then we'll be done for this afternoon. And then yeah, this evening we'll be back live again for more Valhalla. And we'll see how much we can get done. It seems that the rough amount of time to complete all the raids is about 6 to 8 hours, it seems most people have done. Which isn't bad for something that's free. It hasn't felt like we're grinding, which is the one concern I had. The Christmas Yule Festival did feel like you was grinding. Once you did all the activities once, to then need more coins made me feel like a grinding. I don't do grinding. But this hasn't felt like that. Because there's a point to it. You're travelling around. We're still looking for gear. We're still looking for armour. And the river clues, which is an interesting one. And the little notes hidden around, there's not as many as the main game. But they're putting reasons to why things are there, which are cool. I like that. Well, we're back on the River X. We have found the armour here, but we're looking for this river map clue. So here, we know was a small farm, so that will give us rations. So that's where we need to head first. We got as far as this. We did the fortress currently before. So I'm thinking what we'll do this for the rations, head down this little channel here and go this way. We obviously know there is something there. It's kind of my thinking at this point. How do I put the sail up? I want to put the sail up and I can't remember the button. Open sail. That's what I wanted, because this will speed up the process of getting there. So we're heading left and round, and then down the narrow canal. We'd rather watch the movie than... Oh, we can raid this bit again. Hang on, hang on. Slow sail. This farm is now back. Wasn't there when we first raided. So this is our third raiding adventure of the day. And this farm still said it was still pillaged from last time, but it's been rebuilt. So this, yeah, this wasn't rebuilt last time. So I'm hoping this will still have rations. Because that's why we're here, for all the rations. So that's the reason to do the small farms. Just so your men can have rations for bigger ones. Which I think, yes, rations are here. Perfect.
Hey, come here a moment.
I see what you're saying. They're not copy-pasted. I get what you're saying. But the whole point of the small farms are to give you guys rations, because no one... The level 2 Jom's Vikings start with 1 ration but can hold 2. Your level 1 Jom's Vikings can only hold 1 ration but start with none. And you start with no rations. If you hit a farm before you go any further, you give yourself rations. Which then means you can go in confidently, knowing your people aren't going to die immediately. That's the whole point in the farms. Yes, the farms look similar and are very same, but there is a reason for that, because they would be in real life. Right, we're done. They didn't call to say we'd finished it, but we're definitely done. I've got the rations. This is what we wanted. But I get what you're saying by copy-pasted. I do understand what you're saying. And the chest locations are the same, yes. But there are reasons for that. If you look at the mechanics, it's not going to work.
What's got into you?
But it means we don't need to go round to that small farm round the corner. Come on, I'm trying to reverse. Because we were going to go to that small farm to go and get rations, but we don't need to, although that could hold the clue we need. So we're going to sail round, head up here, see what's this way. We'll open sail again, make this quicker. Now we discovered more, we don't need to hang around as much. So does this mean this raid is now available again? What was here? Is this going to give us supplies again? Okay. I'm assuming this will give us more supplies. We're still looking for this location of the other map. Some river map clue we're still looking for. We've been here previously, we've cleared this previously. I'd assume this will give us supplies. If they don't, it kind of seems pointless going back to the locations we've already been, because we're not finding anything new. Right, we want to go here. Like I say, I think the mechanic of how they recognise you're attacking them and attack you back is flawed. Alright, this is supplies here then. Okay, my other half is now on our way home. So we're okay for time, so it's about half an hour away. Plus I've just sent her to the shop. Slow her down a little bit. But yeah, we kind of need to finish up for this live stream, mainly because my little boy will come back with her. And not really the game I want him seeing at this point. Right, we got some supplies here. I don't know if we cleared it. Is there anything else to gain here? We need to force this door open.
Help me out here.
I don't know what's in here. More loot. Have we been in here? I feel like we have. So we've gained 50 supplies here.
Let's get back to the ship.
And that's currently it. So re-raiding these places seems pointless. I don't feel you're gaining much by re-raiding. Just scanning to see if I've missed anything. Don't think I have. Got 50 supplies and that was it. Yeah, so re-raiding is not worth it. By the looks of things. Obviously to upgrade your ship and stuff, I'm assuming there's enough supplies to not have to re-raid. But we don't know for sure. We've now got enough to upgrade our ship to the next level. And then I'm assuming we need more to upgrade our John's Viking Hall as well. But there was a little bit of a pointless raid, that one. Got to keep a very big eye on time now. Okay, so where are we heading now? We need to head up and right. We want to go down there, don't we, to see what's there. We'll open sail. Obviously, I don't want to go back without filling the hold. That's the big thing. Do not want to go back without filling the hold. But they're good games in your opinion, and everyone's opinion is different, and everyone is entitled to their opinion. What have we got here? Seems like another camp. Is this? I'm just checking. This is the one we've already done. This is a small camp we've already raided. Yes, we could gain supplies on it, but I'm going to give it a miss. What's this one over here? This is a new one. Haven't done this one. I'm kind of giving a miss to the old ones that have been rebuilt. Just because we know there's no armour pieces here. The only thing we're after is the map clue, and I'm assuming it will be in something new rather than somewhere we've already raided one. Supplies are also very important, but yeah, I don't at the minute, unless we're grinding for supplies to upgrade something. This is the Eastern Fortification. I don't see the point in redoing places we've already been to, other than farms. Farms are the only ones I can see the reason to do a second time. Right, small chest. Nothing else in here by the looks of it, no. Yeah, what else have we got? There's some soldiers here. The chickens are also attacking, as always. They do enjoy attacking you.
Jesus God, my Lord!
Okay. My guy's been hurt. First time I've actually got one hurt, that's great. He was rescued by another guy, but we will revive him. Get him back on his feet. Let's go force door open.
Give me a hand with this.
Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but obviously not for Odyssey then. Is anything good in here? Someone's found something that wants a hand with. Are we seriously broken in here and there's nothing in here? It does seem to be the case. Yep, okay. One of my guys has found something. We need to go and give him a hand. Right, this is 50 supplies. That'll give us 100. One of our other guys is down. We do need to go and help him. Doesn't seem like your other Joms Viking heals other Joms Viking as well. But like, we can see that one's down, that's the red marker. But no one else seems to be healing him. It's only our job to heal. Look at you, don't you worry. We've got you, we've got you.
Oh, my thanks, Eivor.
Okay, what else have we got here to collect? Feel like we haven't collected everything yet. No, nothing up there. Everything's burning. Nothing there. I haven't blown the horn to say, ah, there we go, down here. Our guy has found something again. There's still a guy in the tower. I'm not overly worried about him. There we go, more supplies. That's what we wanted. It takes us to 150 out of 200. I say I don't want to go back without filling up.
We're done here. Come on!
But my other concern is going back. Leaving some supplies somewhere because we've... No, we won't leave it. We need a key. It's a locked chest. It's a big chest as well. We need to find a key. I think the key is actually there. I think it's upstairs. I think I missed it just now. Key. Right. What is this gonna... This won't be supplies, I don't think, will it? No. Ingot and titanium. So we need to go to one more place to raid by the looks of it to get these final supplies, or we go back 150 less than we could do. Which kind of seems a bit of a waste. Always better to take home the full amount. Everyone's leaving. I don't think there's anything else left to grab. I think we're done. I just need to find my way out, which is what I'm actually looking for. Come on then. From behind, the Joms Viking takes him out. See, we're too busy concentrating on me to look around. Right, that's that one done then. Is there anything in this house over here? I don't know if we went in there. Nothing's showing up. Right, I think we're done with this one. So we've got 50 more supplies we can do. I'm loath to go to a new raid location for 50 supplies, just in case it has more than 50. Because to me, that seems a waste. We did bypass a small camp, which will have 50 supplies, didn't we? This one back here. So I think we'll go there, because I'm loath to... If a new area has more than 50, I can only carry 50. It seems a waste of a location. So I think we'll go back to a small camp that's been rebuilt, take on the 50 supplies, and then we'll go and upgrade a boat.
Hey, hold on you!
If the boat turned better, it'd be easier. Yeah, we're going to go back to the small camp. We have raided once before. That will give us the 50 supplies to fill the boat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've got 150. Frozen Hand needs to man up. He looks like he's dying. But he's got 2 rations. Eat a Mars bar, you'll be fine. Right, small camp. This should give us the 50 we need. And then we can head back, grade a boat, and go from there. Oh look, here's my supplies. Took me a while to find them, but we got there eventually. That was nice and quick. In terms of supplies. One of our guys is already hurt. What's the band that's frozen handle? Whatever his name was. 2 of them are down. 2 down. We're getting killed left, right and centre here by the looks of it. How did you guys get hurt so easily? Right, he's down. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you, and then I'm going to sack you both. Right, so we don't actually need anything else here, do we? I know they're all fighting and stuff, but I don't want to... My issue is I don't want to get more supplies, because we can't hold them. Oh, they missed the pikeman. Bye bye, Mr. Pikeman.
Let's get back to the ship.
Yeah, XP is definitely growing at a slower rate. Well, that was the last 50 supplies we needed anyway to fill the boat. So back to the ship. Back to Ravensfort. Upgrade boat, and then we'll be looking to end the stream. And that'll be us done until this evening, where we carry on raiding. See if we can get more stuff done. Okay, back to Ravensfort with our 200 supplies, which also means we can now upgrade the boat. So, this is our second live stream of River Raids. Just sell Odyssey for $20 and buy Days Gone. So I'm just looking at the chat. So tonight we'll do more Valhalla. The aim is to obviously carry on the raids till we finish them. Then we'll be back, much against Cass's advice, we'll be back on Odyssey. The thing is, you the viewers decided you wanted me to do a 100% run through of Odyssey next after Valhalla. So we're heading back to that once we do all the raid stuff. Until the DLC comes out, then we'll come back to Valhalla for DLC, which is the Irish DLC, or they change the River Raids and we have to come back to do something else with them. And we will try and get Odyssey finished, and then we need to look at what's next. We've still got Avengers to carry on with. There's still other things, bits and pieces to do. It's just a case of deciding. I don't want too many games on the go at the same time. But I also know Odyssey is and can be quite a long game. So there is that side of it. But yeah, we are going to keep coming back to Valhalla. The thing with Odyssey, while we're only doing evening streams mainly because it's half term this week, it's a little bit harder. When I actually go back to work at some point, obviously the streams will be a lot less than we are currently doing. So there's all that to take into account as well. Days Gone is definitely on my list. I want to have a look at. But it's a case of I want to finish what we're doing. I don't want to have to. I don't want one stream to be one game, another stream to be another game. I think that's a bit pointless. You only want what's best for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I must admit, you've blown chat up. 231 messages in chat today in this 2-hour stream. Most of it has been Cass ranting, admittedly. But it's blown chat up completely today. We're not going yet, gaming. I've got to upgrade my thing. But yeah, so from what we found out today, we've done 4 hours now of River Raids. We have found 2 of the new gear set, the shield and the cape. It seems like the community Jom's Viking mechanic isn't working. You can't seem to find your friends, Jom's Vikings, when you go and start a raid. So I think that mechanic isn't working quite yet, or isn't active, at the very least. Raids themselves, I'm enjoying. I think they're okay. I don't think there's as much story to them as I like, but I see the point of them, and there seems to be a lot more scope for what you can do with them. So I think they will do more with them at some point. I love debating, not so much ranting, I love debating. Okay, let's head back in here. We'll talk to the guy. We're going to upgrade a longship before we finish for the morning, afternoon, whatever time it is now.
Up for some raiding?
So, customize ship. And we can upgrade our cargo. There we go. 450 needed, we've got 600. We have upgraded our cargo. I don't know how much that means we can hold now, but we're done. So he changed what he's selling. Same as yesterday. And these are all supplies. Again, is it something we buy come the end when we finish this?
Happy to make
maybe.
To your ship.
To upgrade a Jom's Viking hull, which I'm assuming would allow for level 3, we need 600. No, this unlocks rank 2 Jom's Vikings. I've already done it once since it unlocks. I thought we already got level 2 Jom's Vikings.
Let me lend my strength to yours, Eivor. I thought I'll be ready when you need me.
Half Pint Connor. I know that guy. Half Pint Connor is actually someone I know. So we will recruit his.
Join your blade to mine. Let ring the swords on this day.
I've just thought of something. I didn't.
Gladly reave the
So that is the first one I've recognised someone's name. Paul. Right. I've got a feeling that the community mechanic does work. To test this, we're not going to go on a raid. I'm just going to look at something. Because I think I've figured something out. We're not actually going to go on a raid, so it doesn't matter where I pick. We'll go to 7. If we go to change a Jom's Viking, there we go. Your friends' Jom's Vikings only show if you've recruited them in your Viking Hall. They don't show until that point. So Half Pint Connor is someone I work with. So you have to recruit them, and you can only have 3 friends Jom's Vikings. So the ones with PlayStation names will only show up on there if you've recruited them in your hall. So you can only have 3 real people's Vikings helping you, by the looks of things. So that mechanic does work, it's just not as it first seemed, by the looks of things. But quest wise for this, we're still at 2 to do. We've finished over X in terms of we've found 2 out of 2 of the gear pieces. We still need to find the map. We've still got the River 7, we've still got 2 gear pieces to find there. And then we've still got to find the clues as well. But that is us done for this afternoon stream. It's a mix of the 2. We've done about 4 hours worth of raids. And like I say, I'm not finding them boring, I'm enjoying them to the point. And I think there's a lot more scope for what else they can do with them. That's the big thing. Keller, thank you very much. Gaming, thank you very much. Hopefully see you tonight. Cass, I know the Hidden Ones Codex page ending in Valhalla. You were so happy with the ending of the Hidden Ones, was it? Okay, fair enough. Cass, enjoy your flight, and I will speak to you hopefully soon. Obviously we'll be on the Discord at some point as well if people want to chat. But thank you all for joining this afternoon's spontaneous mini stream. And then yes, we're back this evening after 9 o'clock UK time for more raids, Assassin's Creed Valhalla raids, to see if we can get it done. Thank you all very much, and I'll speak to you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.